Hey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of the Sunshine Readathon, doing reading sprints. We're so excited. I have a very special guest that I will be bombarding with questions in a little bit, but just a friendly reminder that the giveaways are still open at my big announcement video. There's 3 giveaways open. Not too many people have entered the Twitter part of that giveaway, so your chances of winning are very high. So I highly recommend you go check out that video and enter. Just want to give books to people, so do it. Other than that, yeah, let's talk about the amazing Jessie from Bow Ties and Books. Their account and everything is linked below, but let's chat. If in case people don't know you, which I really, really, really doubt, I'm sure everyone knows and adores you, but in case, let's chat about maybe what's the reason why you started BookTube?
Yo, I started BookTube because I'm lazy and wanted
lazy but like work.
No, well, it's really funny because I'm an accountability person, and so I was like, I really wanted to get back into reading because having gone to college and getting really into academia and the sciences just murdered my chances of enjoying literature for fun. And I wanted to get back into that part of myself because reading, ever since I could freaking walk, was my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I started BookTube, was literally just to chronicle my reading. And I knew that if I was putting videos on the internet, I would be accountable to read more books. I genuinely did not expect or think or even plan for my channel to be a thing. I just wanted to put books up, just have an online book diary. And then I found the broader BookTube community and just fell absolutely in love and knew that it was a community that I had to be a part of.
That's so cool. I totally agree. I also started BookTube to kind of force myself to actually read. Accountability buddy, the best accountability buddy is the internet, because people will yell at you if you're posting videos about reading stuff and then you at the end of the month they're like, I didn't read anything.
Yes. Yeah, I'm the same way with workout classes or working out. I have to go to a class. Otherwise, I'm not going to work out at home,
That makes sense.
Look at all the friends.
Yes. Thanks everyone who's joined. I'm very excited. We'll be starting our reading sprint in a few minutes. I also wanted to bother you, Jessie, about maybe a favorite current read or a recent read that you really, really enjoyed.
Just one?
Okay, multiple. Give us all the tea, please.
Look. Okay, so which I'm currently going to be reading for our sprints, which is Steeped in Gold. She did that. I was not expecting this book to be so bomb. Not done with it, so it still has plenty of time to take a turn, but I'm incredibly impressed with the world building and the way, one of the things that drives me a little nuts about YA fantasies is I feel that often they lead with a lot of info dumping and that whole telling versus showing thing, which doesn't bother a lot of people, but it does bother me. And this is the first YA fantasy I've read in a really long time that just absolutely insists on throwing the reader into the world and being figure it out.
Good luck.
It's so good. It's
a swim.
Yeah, for real. And it's also very brutal. It's just rude. It's just amazing. And also, of course, Dear Santharan, which we read for NB Book Club last month, changed my life. And for those who don't know, it's a quick AMS's memoir, and it's my new favorite book of all time. Period.
I'm so mad that it's not on Scribd. I was looking for it at my library. It's not at my library, and it's not on Scribd. And I'm just why is the world against me?
Yes. Cool. And yeah, the audiobook is read by a quick too, so that's gonna be fire. Yeah, I could listen to them read off a grocery list. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Phenomenal.
sure. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay.
So great.
Hello, wonderful people. Let me know in the chat, what are you guys going to be reading today? Yeah. What's everyone reading today during the sprints? I'm so excited. Okay, currently reading For the Wolf by Hannah Whitman. Ooh, which is it's on your TBR.
Mm-hmm.
Retelling Jewish folklore. Sounds amazing. I'm gonna take a picture of that because
cover is A Point Was Made. Cover's gorgeous.
Currently reading Res to the Sun by Leah Johnson. Oh my god, I hope you're loving it. Currently reading One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. Oh my gosh, there's so many people reading this for the readathon. I'm so happy. Like, I feel like people should have like buddy read this together. I was so like, everyone's reading it. So excited. I hope you guys are loving it. Hi, Mika. Hello.
Mika!
Ooh, the Blaze Wrath games. That has been on my TBR forever. I really need to read it because I know the sequel's coming out and the author, like, her presence online is everything. I need to read it so bad.
I've not heard of that.
It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but like definitely look it up because I feel like it's something you might like because I know it's very Latinx inspired. I think it's a dragony kind of like games of some sort.
The wind is being disrespectful right now. Disrespect. Ooh, the toll. Yes. Okay. What's it called? Wrath games?
Blaze Wrath games. Let's see. But I don't know. I haven't read it, but I feel like the vibes are it's everything that I look for. So I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be good. Ooh, the Cool Prince. I'll be hopping between Beasts of Prey and Muse of Nightmares. Yes. Love that.
Ooh. I really want to know how Beasts of Prey is. So like please update us in the chat.
Exactly.
Pretty please.
Mm-hmm. Starting Howl's Moving Castle. Ooh. Reading Six of Crows. How fun. And ooh, last night at the Telegraph Club. That's on my TBR too.
Oh, I love that.
Falling in Love montage. Okay. Fun. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at your struggle, but it's just hilarious. I'm so sorry.
Suffering. Do y'all see this? Do you see us suffering? Okay. Think we're good?
I like the ending pose of just like, nothing's wrong. Everything's good. We are truly witnessing Jesse's struggle. It adds to your character. Maybe that's what's happening.
It's adding to my fucking patience. That's what it's adding to.
We're testing your patience today. Oh my gosh.
And like the other side of my balcony is just none of this is happening over there. I'm moving. I hate racing.
Oh no. Okay, just finished up The Stars and Darkness Between Them. Oh, fun. I love that. It's so poetic, that book. Reading How to Catch a Queen. Yes. The Beautiful, the Witches Steeped in Gold. Yes. I hope you're loving it. I'm doing schoolwork. Being productive. I love that for you.
Okay, so just mad respect.
So much respect because I'm like, you're choosing to do homework at an appropriate time of the day. Finished The Great Gatsby this morning and I'm starting The Air. Ooh, how exciting. I've heard lots of good things about The Air. So. Okay, weird. I think there are 2 lives happening. 2 lives happening.
Like for you?
Oh, maybe there is.
Because there was one on YouTube.
Yeah, let me check because I made a different StreamYard account because life and issues. Let me try. Let me try and fix that real quick. I'm gonna let's see. Yeah,
I hate this episode of my life.
I'm scared if I log out though, it's gonna log me out of this. So we are gonna see if I disappear. Hopefully I don't. Well, maybe I shouldn't because I know if I log out, then the whole live goes down. So maybe I'll leave it. If there's 2 lives, I'm very sorry. Okay, just finished. Oh, look! We were just talking about that. Awesome.
So good. So good.
Gonna start.
So
I hope you loved it and enjoyed it. Okay. Currently reading The Conductors. Yes, it's on TBR. I need to read it so bad.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. You loved it?
Yeah. We just finished it for a Black Girl Magic vlog, and it was peak.
Yes, because I'm waiting for a few minutes for the other live. Oh, I'm so sorry that there's another live. Yeah, I had to make a different account on StreamYard because they were like, "You've reached your limit." Because I've been doing streams all day, or not all day, all week. So they're like trying to charge me. So I was like, I'm gonna sign up and make a new account. But I guess I didn't delete the other live shows. So that's my bad. I'm so sorry. The Sea by Ira. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that. Let me take a picture. I love getting new book recommendations. It's thebomb.com.
Oh my God. I've never heard anybody say that but me in real life. I feel seen.
Good. I say that all the time. Like, bomb.com. I probably sound like a 12-year-old, but you know what? I live for it. It's true.
I'm obsessed with you. A point was made.
Okay, make sure to check the trigger warnings. Oh, okay. For Transformed, I heard, that book has some trigger warnings. I think I watched a few vlogs about it. Did your plant just fall on you?
It did. Yeah, y'all saw that, right? Just not us both fighting for our lives, having technical difficulties.
Well, I think you're fighting for your life. I'm okay over here. I'm just gonna let the live stream be weird and be like, I did my best.
I feel like I'm in fucking Jumanji over here, like
the obstacles.
Trying to thrive. Okay, maybe I'll put 2 plants over here. It will weigh down the curtain. Okay, sorry. Please proceed.
Oh, you're reading Raybear? That's so fun. I'm also reading it to reread for me. Stunning.
Amazing.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I promise. I swear. The situation is it's funny.
Okay.
Just closes the laptop, leaves.
I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy my damn balcony.
Yes. Okay, working on my audiobook of The Graceling. Yes. Hello. Love all this Black Girl Magic. Yes, during this readathon, listening to Dream Fever by Karen Mary Morning. Awesome.
I don't think I know that book.
I don't know it either, but I just appreciate, like, she has been coming on to all the live streams, so I'm like killing the reading game. Like, finished Blood with Ash from yesterday. Like, yesterday, 500+ page book on the reading game. I hope you enjoy it. Dream Fever. Probably should take a picture of that. Just woke up from a nap, but once I figure out the dimension, I pick up the book. Yes. Let us know what you pick up eventually. Ooh, I'm super behind on comments.
Oh,
Same. First time I saw Jessie, and this is hilarious introduction. Yes.
Out here trying to live my best aesthetic life, and look how that's going.
I'm happy we get to experience this, just like raw moments. I'm trying to make it sound nice.
I came up here trying to look nice, trying to serve atmosphere, and this is how I'm repaid.
Well, first of all, stunning, glowing, always. But it just so happens to be windy, so
it's true.
It's a windy glow. It's a
hashtag windblown.
Windblown, yeah.
Hey,
all the time.
I love Moon.
Oh, I finished Cliff's Edge. Let people know to move here. Okay. I'll tweet it out again.
Oh, word. Because of, oh, that's right. Because the link that I should, yeah. Because
But I think I sent you the new link.
So should I have linked the StreamYard link? Or is that the private link for me to join?
I believe I sent you the right links because I changed them last night and sent them to you. It probably is. Yeah. The YouTube link I sent you is right. It's just
word.
What's happening right now? Because the other one probably just says waiting. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll post some to the people. Okay,
hold on. Chat with the host. Oh, Chanel's here. Okay. Got here from Jesse's link. How do I want to comment. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but Jessica is frozen for me, and she's gone. Okay, so I'm guessing she's frozen for everybody else too. And I can't comment in the chat for some reason. Oh, probably because I'm not mod. Well, this is going well.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Everything is against us today.
It is literally messy and messy. Yes, that's what this live is. It is. Wow, I hate slavery. Okay.
Okay.
This is anti-black. Okay. This is freaking anti-blackness. Okay.
I'm feeling all the feels. Okay. I apologize that I dipped out. There are 2 live shows probably happening. I apologize. Don't know how to fix it without ending this live stream, apparently. And I don't want to do that. I want to have reading sprints with you guys and have fun with y'all. So hang in tight. It's going to be a little messy, but that's the fun part. Okay, so hi everybody. I know I'm behind on the chat, but Jesse's channel is Bow Ties and Books. Definitely check them out. They are amazing. The links are below. They have TBR cards. Their book clubs linked below. They have a bunch of stuff going on, so go check that out after the reading sprints.
She said after priorities.
My kind request.
Sorry.
Let's maybe just start our reading sprint because that way it'll give me time to send out links and stuff to help people.
Word.
Okay. So let's do what are you feeling for time wise? Do you want to do long one, short one? How are we feeling?
For the first one, let's do a short one.
Okay.
So yeah. I like long sprints, but like 20?
20, I think sounds good. Okay. So reading to the 40-minute mark. Let's go ahead.
My cat wants to say hi because he's annoyed with being here. Y'all can't see, but Akasha, can you see her?
Oh, yeah.
You can see her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a dog.
That's a dog.
That's a
dog.
She's a dog. Okay.
Cutest dog. Oh, let's see. And that's the sprint. How'd everybody do? Let me take the banner down. Boop.
Let me see how far I got.
I don't know there.
17 pages for us.
Yay!
Right? It was so good.
What are you reading again? I forget. My brain is
No worries. Reading Witches Steeped in Gold.
right.
It's amazing. So good. Ooh, 100 pages left of.
Ooh,
That's so satisfying.
that is satisfying. I hope it's a wild ending. Everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
I read 14 pages.
Nice.
Let's see.
Were they good?
They were good. I'm like, so far I've liked every story in here except for maybe one that was just a little too cheesy. But I'm looking forward to this next one. It's Angie Thomas's, so I'm like gonna see what it's about.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So excited. Have you read Concrete Rose?
No, I just got it and I'm going to do it like for Patreon. I'm gonna have like a whole reading vlog for it. And I'm very, very excited for it.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it?
I've not read it.
No.
I'm a bad fan.
No, I have already. I'm like also like that. I'm always very late, especially when it comes to like new releases. There's so many coming out constantly. So I'm like, I get to it when I get to it, and then I'll rave about it and be like months late to the rave like hype train. I'm just like joining now. What can I do?
Yes. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You know, you can't read everything right when it comes out.
Exactly. I commend people who like stay on top of releases that they're excited for, but I feel like you still have to like tailor it to, okay, what can I actually achieve during this time period?
Yeah. I hear that.
15 pages. Awesome. Almost done. Fabulous.
Ooh, Sisters Reckoning.
Where's this? Let's see. Didn't read the sprint. Then again, I wasn't planning on reading just yet. Next sprint you can read. Yeah. I feel like I wasn't as productive as I actually was. I always feel like that too. It's like you're doing something. It's like, I don't feel productive enough. Hi, Amber. Hello. Thanks for joining. 10 pages. I got hungry. Made yourself food.
Same. Fantasizing about a cold sandwich right now.
Ooh. Fabulous. Yesterday I was fantasizing about McDonald's. I didn't cave, but I might cave at the end of this week because I'm like fries.
Oh, just the fries.
That's all
We'll get fries and the chocolate chip cookies, and then perfect combination.
See, when I'm really, really bad, it's the fries and the cinnamon rolls. It's just like how many carbs can I eat in one sitting? That's the challenge.
Many as you want.
Yes.
All of the carbs.
All of them. Good pages. My dog distracted me. How cute. We love a good doggo. So, oh yeah. 16 pages. The Fellowship of the Ring. Awesome.
Good for you.
I also read 14 pages. Yes.
It's
a reread, so it's going good. Awesome sauce. For the next sprint, I'm reading The Sisters. Oh, that's what Reckoning. Let me take a look at that because I have not.
The author's Envy, which is super dope.
Really awesome. Wait, was it a book club pick? Did I miss something?
No, we really do want to make it a book club pick, like the first book and the second for next year. But I've known for a little bit that the author's non-binary, and it's just super exciting. I think their pronouns are fun. Yeah, and I'm like really into Western fantasies, so right up my alley.
I was about to say right up the alley. Yep.
Heck yeah.
Love that. I hope I need to pick that up and see. I bought Witches Steeped in Gold on release day, and somehow it's still unread.
No, Monet, you're breaking. It's so good. So good.
I have so many books that I got like pre-ordered and like still have not even touched.
No.
Like I think about them, still haven't touched them. It happened.
Pre-order.
pre-ordered like a year in advance. Like I forget which book it was that I like pre-ordered. I was so excited for it. I did it like the second it was announced, and I still haven't read it. I think that was Lisa Maxwell's last book, where I was like, oh, so excited. I still need to read it. Ooh, Ray Bearer, 19 pages. Awesome. Dang, 100 pages to the end. Oh, okay, to the end.
I was like, oh, okay. Making us look bad. Slow your roll. Okay.
And hi from Italy. Ooh.
I miss Italy so bad.
I miss just traveling in general. But Italy was literally my favorite. I haven't been to that many like different countries, but Italy was one of those countries that I feel like everyone has like this perception, at least in America, that like Italians are this and that. And I went, and it was the most welcoming experience ever. Especially I went to Venice. Literally every restaurant I went to, everyone was like free food, free drinks, because like I guess we all looked hella lost. So they were like, let's help. It was so sweet.
That's so cute. I did have a very welcoming experience as well.
Good. I feel like most people are like very, very welcoming when it comes to like tourists, as long as you're a nice tourist. I feel like if you're not like portraying the stress that you feel probably traveling, because traveling is stressful.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Let's see, do you like it? Ooh. I've never had McDonald's. I mean, that's good for you.
Yeah, it is impressive. Don't
McDonald's is not good in general, but you might be missing out on the fries.
Fries are so good. Ooh, Aiden Thomas's new book. Yes, Sarah.
Yes. Oh, right. And they haven't read it yet. So I get it. Yep, it happens. It happens. Let's see. Well, now I'm hungry. Sorry.
I know. I like really want to just make a sandwich. Eat a
sandwich. Ooh, a nice smoothie. I don't know. Now I want to get food. I'm going to make everyone in the chat hungry. That is the aim for today's live stream.
Yep.
I really enjoyed the first book so far. I'm really enjoying the second one. Yay. That's great to hear. Pre-ordered a book, and it's been a year since it came out. I still haven't read it. You supported the author, though. That's what counts.
It is true. It's true.
OMG, I had a ball reading The Last Magician. Yeah, those books are a dream of Sorry, this is just a funny phrase. I'm also a child and can't take it myself seriously. As a historian, yes, especially the second one when she talks about like what is it? Not the state fair, but like the historical context and all of it is so cool. I love it. Have you read The Last Magician by any chance? Have you?
It is so high on our TBR.
Okay.
So high. And Monet is just shaming me right now.
That shaming, slight encourage. A slight encourage, a little nudge.
Yeah, the cover is just stunning as well.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite series so far. Like I really enjoy, because there is a little bit of like angsty romance, which I love in a fantasy, because I'm like, not only can the politics be good, I need to be caring for the characters and rooting for someone. And you root for them, but it's such a realistic way. Because you know how fantasies where it's like, I'm so in love with you, and it's like that's like the whole story, and it's like, okay, get together and end the book already. Like, what are you doing? It's not like that. There's so much happening within the world. There is no time. There's so many betrayals, and this is one of those books that has so many different POVs, but every person's story is important, and like I care about them. So
that sounds beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It sounds so beautiful.
Hyping it up because it's just perfect. Pre-ordered. Yep. Pre-ordering books.
Not us all being trash readers, just pre-ordering books and not reading them.
Oh, I love that for us. We got priorities. It's like, today I prioritize eating or myself.
I'm writing one or the other.
Yep, one or the other. Being timely with my pre-orders or not. I'm writing my thesis based on a time period in the first. Oh, that's so cool.
Wow, that is really impressive.
I'm just so impressed that like people who do their theses and like hardcore like pick a subject matter that actually is like passionate and like I love that for people. I feel like my senior thesis was just like How can I get out of doing work?
Word. That was my last semester of college, so.
Mm-hmm. Jesse, my friend wants you to check out Storygraph.
This is so funny to me because yesterday was talking with, who are we talking to? I can't remember. One of my good friends. Who was this? Not me not remembering my own friends. Who was like, Jesse, like, you have to get on Storygraph. You have to do it. And I was like, bet, I'm going to make a video. Oh, my buddy Jimmy. And I was like, I'm going to make a video about like comparing Goodreads to Storygraph. So this is actually like the good reminder push that I need, because maybe I'll set that up today.
Do it. Oh my gosh. I was also thinking about making a video about it because in one of my other reading sprints, someone was like, do it. And they said it was actually really easy to transfer Goodreads to Storygraph, and Storygraph's rating is better. Like you get like half ratings and things like that.
I heard that too.
Excited for it.
Dope. That is so dope. I think also Chanel bullied me for not being on Storygraph at some point. I don't know if she's still here, but yeah. So yes, to answer your friend's requests,
it's coming.
Will be, yes, yeah, that will be happening.
Okay, last 2 pre-orders were bad, so I'm so sorry.
Oh.
So I didn't really do them. That makes sense. Just Sleep in a Sea of Stars and Ready Player 2. Oh, I'm so sorry that you didn't like them.
Yeah, I heard Ready Player 2 was not it.
I heard my dad really liked Ready Player 1, and he was excited for 2. He literally has not gotten through it. He's like, no, it's not holding me. It's not holding my attention. And I'm like, oh, I feel so bad.
That's depressing.
It's so depressing. Okay. Oh, love Storygraph. Yay.
Yeah, I gotta get in on it.
The St. Louis exhibition. Oh, that was it, to celebrate the Louisiana Purchase. OMG, in love. Yes. So that's a huge plot point in the second magician book, Last Magician book, The Devil's Thief. It's the way she also talks about race in that book is so interesting, because she talks about how people glorified like ethnicity and making people exotic and things like that, and it was just top tier like content. I loved it. Let's see, I will be back after my Zoom meeting. Oh, Zoom meetings are fun. As long as you have unread books, you will always have something to read.
I like you. I like you.
I like you.
Yeah.
Mine's is 1900 immigration policies in the U.S.-Mexico border. Very enlightening.
Oh, that sounds really good. Not you being a genius.
I was about to say, I was like, she ready to break out that thesis, educate everyone, be like, here's what you need to know.
That sounds phenomenal. Good for you.
Yeah, you can import your data. Yep, to Storygraph. I need to do that. I believe Chanel left Goodreads for Storygraph, like all together, right? I think I saw her video on that. Yeah, Storygraph.
Oh, she did a video on it? How did I miss that?
So she might have mentioned it in a video. Okay. That's my bad. But I heard her talking about how she doesn't use Goodreads as much anymore. Like I think maybe her account's still up. I might be straight lying, because do you ever do that where you watch someone's booktube channel and you have like this idea of how like they function, and then it's like, no, that's not true.
I definitely have whole conversations with booktubers that I follow that have never happened in real life. So, like just walk around my life pretending that they're there beside me because I'm psycho. So yeah, I can relate to that,
Me too, straight up. I'm like, didn't we say that we like this book together? What? And they're like, who are you? I'm like, I'm your biggest fan. How do you not know me?
Like, remember that time we got ice cream together? Like, I live in Australia. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That's so funny. Yeah.
I love that. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one.
No, not at all, dude. Not at all.
Ready Player 2 was a lazy cash grab. Oh, that's what I've heard a lot of people say. That makes me so sad.
You know what I really want to do?
What?
Really want to make a video about awful sequels.
Do it. There's been so many, like, not to be mean, because I feel like I haven't read a lot of those series. Like, Ready Player One is one. Hunger Games got that prequel. Midnight Sun. There's
We
so
don't think
many.
about the Hunger Games prequel.
There's so many.
Was bad?
I haven't read it, so I don't know. But I've heard so many people be like, these are cash grabs. And because it just feels so detached from like the original material. And it kind of makes sense because I feel like these are all authors who haven't been publishing work like since their big hits. So it's like it feels like a cash grab. It's like you haven't been writing anything else and you come out with this. It feels a little shady. So I would love that video because I feel like there are a lot coming out that are just like sad.
Yep. I just saw Monet's comment about the Maidens giving it 1 star.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious because we just read the Maidens, gave it 1 star, and am filming the Maidens Wasted My Time video after this live. So
I'm so excited. Oh my god, Chanel, because I had just had a live stream with Chanel and she told me the whole plot because I didn't want to read it actually. So she told me all of it and I'm like triggered and I haven't even read it. And that's so I can't wait for you to talk about it because I feel like everyone isn't talking about it. And I'm like happy that Chanel and Monet brought it up. They're like, this is effed up. So I can't wait to hear what you think too. I want more people to talk about it because that's so weird that no one's saying anything.
I have not heard up until like I read it. And besides Starla, because Starla was like, this is basura. Up until that, I had only heard rave reviews from book reviewers that I trust and like usually am on, like we're on the same page, pun intended. And so I was even more hyped because, man, I loved The Silent Patient. So I was like, oh, yay! And I'm reading the book and I'm like, so does it get dark academia on the next page? Or
Never.
what point? Does it get good tomorrow? Should I put it down? Is it me?
It gets good when you finish it and forget about it. That's what happens.
Who wrote this book? Because it wasn't Alex Nicolaides. Akasha wrote that book. Okay, like what?
Oof. Yeah. Oh, Monty was dragging. Gave it a 1 star too. OMG, I will be there to drag it. Yes.
I love Monty.
I just can't wait to hear everyone's thoughts about it because I also feel like everyone in the community is raving about it from what I've seen. And I'm like, how are people? How?
Malibu Rising is the same thing for me. Because like, I'm actually terrified for the Waste My Time video that I have to put out about Malibu Rising because I feel like it's just going to be BookTube's last straw with me. Like they're going to be like, nope, Jesse's done. Like
no more.
Pitchfork
hating our awesome book.
I'm already in trouble for not liking Serpent and Dove. Like it's just going to be too much if I don't. But like, so yeah, this is me saying now that like I'm going to be murdered by BookTube, and it was fun while it lasted.
You know what? It's okay because internet cancellation only lasts about 24 hours, and then you can just bounce back.
Yeah, if you're white, okay.
True. So I would maybe like 48 hours.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
Yeah. Because the internet, I know it lasts forever, but people's attention spans are as short as TikTok. So I feel like it's gonna be fine. But like, obviously, I don't want anyone sending hate to you. I will support you. If anyone tries to murder you, they will have to go through me first. I am a literal 100-pound woman, so I can't hold the fort down for long.
Not 100 pounds.
I will do my best.
I'm just gonna like pick you up and just use you as a shield.
Exactly. I can be a good weapon. Like I'm bony. How about that? I'll just.
Yeah, you are all elbows. That's good though. You get those sharp little points. I have sharp little elbows too. So you and me together, we can just like back to back with our elbows, throwing bows.
It'll work. We'll figure it out. Oh, let's see. Okay, wait. I have yet to read The Ballad of. Oh yeah, that the prequel, but I've heard it's not good, and it came out when I was reading the trilogy for the first time, so I bought it excited, and will eventually read it. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it actually you enjoy it since you've purchased it and everything. It might be a really good read. I just think people maybe had a different expectation for it. Some.
As in any expectations. Let's be funking honest. Okay.
I'm trying to be positive.
Not you. I know it's the sunshine read along, but we need some clouds up in here for that. Let's be okay. We're not.
The sun will still shine through the clouds.
I'll be the damn cloud. Okay, like I will show up with my Eeyore ass.
I see.
Sorry, I had an idea.
Being honest about it, and yep. Honesty works best for book reviews, honestly. Hey, just joined. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. I was really excited about The Maidens. Oh, but I've read so many bad things by now, and that I don't know if I want to read it anymore. Haha.
So my advice with The Maidens, because I was like, maybe it's one of those books that just gets mad good in the second half, and then you know what I mean? So my advice with The Maidens is get to your DNF point. Like if you have a thing where you're like, I DNF at 50 pages or whatever, to read the first few chapters. And if you are not loving it, you won't love the rest of it. Like I promise you that it's not going to change. So that's my advice with the, because that's what I did. Like I got halfway into the book and I was like, second half is going to be it. And then I was 30 pages away from the conclusion and I was like, the audacity to waste my motherfucking time. Like I was so upset. So yeah, I wish I would have DNF'd it. So I propose that you get to like 50 and then
if you don't
it's not dark academia, I'll tell you that right now.
I feel like people are just using that because it's like a trendy term and everyone like likes dark academia now. So people are just adding it to everything to like market themselves. And it's like, do it right though. Also love this. Yes. Jesse's support crew right here.
Not y'all supporting a trash can.
I will literally support this trash can with all of my being. Not that you're a trash can, but I'll help hold down the fort. Yes. We got more elbows to throw. Yes.
Yes. Oh, wait, no. What? Wait. I'm so sorry. Why are we not using Akasha in this fight? Hold up. Let's
Akasha's got all of us beat for sure.
While she's just like napping peacefully back there. A little green bean. Yeah, I take it back. Where Akasha will protect me.
Good.
I'm not gonna come for her.
And not anyone actually gonna come for you. Let's be honest. In the internet world, people are just gonna say mean things in your comments that they probably don't even mean to say, and like they're just ranting about whatever, and they don't even know you as a person. So they're just like, and then they leave, and it's like, okay, wasting all your energy being sad and hateful.
I hear you. That's a good perspective. That's a good way to look at it.
I mean, it's easy for me to say because I haven't had too many mean comments.
Sure.
But when I do get them, I delete them, and I'm like, they just wasted all their energy. Delete.
I'm so done.
Let's see. A ballad is a good hate read. Oh, LOL. President Snow is terrible even in his youth. Ooh, we love a good hate read. I'll be there for Jesse's support crew. Yes, too, but a girl who's 5 feet tall. Yes. I love that. Ankles. I'm gonna be kicking ankles. That's actually a great attack method. I like that. I normally go for the eyes first, but ankles are a good weak point too. Oh, what genre is The Maidens? Is it technically is it supposed to be like new adult thriller?
No, because the protagonist is a whole ass woman.
Oh, she's an adult? I thought she was
talking about The Maidens. Okay. Mm-hmm. Which I will be talking about at length in my video. But I'm just going to say right now, The Maidens have one scene in that book. So there's this idea that it's like new adult, dark academia centering like The Maidens. No, sweetie. We're following a psychotherapist who's in her 30s, 40s. And The Maidens have one scene in the book. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Please don't get me started.
We will. Or foreseeable. Oh yeah.
It's just straight up ableist. Like let's just call it this.
Malibu Rising was the worst out of the big three for me, but I still liked it. Why didn't you like it? So, without too many spoilers, why didn't you like it?
So, the biggest. Okay, so there's two big reasons why we didn't like Malibu Rising. The first is the writing was so comically melodramatic. And it was like these one-lines that you could tell were supposed to be very poignant and like stark.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just comically dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's one line in the prologue, like at the beginning, and it said something like California was made to burn, or like something like that, but like much more melodramatic. And it just felt like the author, instead of writing and like actual atmosphere, was just like, I'm gonna tell you how to feel with these really cheesy one-liners. That was like the first thing that continuously pulled me from the story. And the second thing was these characters were not at all, like, I think Taylor Jenkins Reid is so well known for her ability to craft the most enigmatic and addictive characters, and these characters were just not it. Like they just were not. They were not convincing. They didn't feel whole. Like they felt like archetypes. And then it was like we were given archetypes of characters and then expected to care about those characters simply because Taylor Jenkins Reid is known for her ability to craft amazing characters. Does this make sense? Like,
like that she used the fact that people know her for building good characters. So she's like, okay, I'm not going to do the same work that I did before, maybe, or like maybe she was trying a different style and it didn't land for some people. I feel like a lot of authors tend to do that when it's like they get really big for something. They're like, okay, now I'm going to try something completely different, and then you're like, oh wait, but I really love that. Can we go back?
Yeah, it just like the whole premise of the book is like centering around this wild party with all of these incredibly famous celebrities and like really important figures in the surfing scene and modeling scenes and stuff. But those figures weren't even built. Like we were just simply told that they were famous and expected to idolize them. But like, and even the main character, like we were told right from the get-go that she's this amazing surfer that everybody's in love with. And that was, but Evelyn Hugo and even Daisy Jones was different because we were shown why they were so incredible. You know what I mean? Like Taylor Jenkins Reid went through lengths to like give Evelyn Hugo this crazy good backstory to show how she clawed her way into getting everything that she wanted. And then like with this character, we were just like, yeah, she's the shit. And I was like, where's the character work?
Yes, you need to see it on the page.
A better main character in that damn book. I want to see Akasha on a surfboard. Okay, like paddle it, like it. That's all I'm gonna say about Malibu Rising. It made me.
I like that. You were like, I'm about to start reading. I can't do this.
Doing my own sprint over here. I'm like, fuck this.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
We can start our next sprint because I know we've been chatting for a bit. But yeah,
so fun.
It's a good dark academia intro book.
Oh, can you do me a favor, Jess? When we do, like when we break from the next sprint, will you remind me that there's a question I want to ask the chat, but I don't want to do it now.
Sure, I will do my best, but I'm at a very frantic state. So.
Same. That's why I'm like, maybe I won't. Okay, people in the chat.
At least
one of you
has a question for you later on. Oh, we have someone who DNF'd it. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna be gone for 2 minutes because I'm making a sandwich. I'm starving to death.
That's okay. I'm also gonna probably take a potty break, but let's do our next sprint. Maybe a 30-minute sprint.
That sounds dope.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
Hey.
So to the 40-minute mark. Oh, again. Happy reading, y'all. And that's the sprint. How'd everyone's reading go? Let's see. I have no idea how much I read.
Let me see. Okay, so actually got surprisingly far. 20
Yay.
pages.
How many?
30.
30? Hey, look at you. I think I read 20 pages.
Oh, that's really good too. Especially since we both like weren't here for the full sprint.
True. And then our fire alarm went off halfway through. And I'm very happy I was on mute because I was like, panic.
That would have been terrifying.
But it was nothing. Sometimes our fire alarm goes off for like no reason and I hate it. But friendly reminder, your question. What was your question?
This is so funny because our goldfish brain already forgot. So that's hilarious. So the question, I just like wanted to run this by other people very seriously, considering changing my channel name from Bow Ties and Books to my name, which is Jessie Morales Small, just because we feel like we don't want to be obligated to like wear a bow tie in like most of our videos you know what I mean? Like it's something that like I really love doing, but since I've made it part of my brand, now it feels stifling and now I don't want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my concern is like, okay, well, that's like how people know me. And would they stop watching if you know what I'm saying? Like, would it? So I just wanted to get y'all's opinion because I'm very conflicted about it.
I would love to hear what people say too. I have an opinion, but I want to see what people say first because I want to like, let's see. Oh, and people's reading. Yep, 24 pages. A.
Yeah, so we killed it during this sprint.
Yes.
Killed it.
A, that's okay. 28 or something. Awesome. 32. 22. Amazing.
So good.
Comment. I will always watch you. Oh
God.
Let's see.
Amber
says, yeah, love a rebrand. I would love to see all the sides of Jessie. The vintage looks. Yes. Books, whatever.
Dope.
Like, I loved when you were decorating your like new space. Loved it. I was like, interior designer?
Mama and I just filmed a video of us decorating this space. It's currently messy right now, but like, so this is like the first time like anybody has seen like the full space.
We're getting the sneak peek.
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't wait. I love it. I've always loved watching people because I feel like that's a true like a look into person's character is their space. I love watching videos like that.
Word.
We're definitely here for you.
Yes.
You can definitely change your channel name. Let's see, name doesn't matter. I will always watch Jessie.
Paige, no, stop.
See. Oh, relating to the struggle.
Yes, G. I feel like especially also because G used to do the what was the readathon? It was very Harry Potter themed.
Yeah.
You know,
I've done it too, and I don't even
the owls.
Owls, yes.
Yeah. And so like I know that I mean obviously like we're not supporting transphobia, but like I know that was like hard for you to be like, okay, this has been a really big, this is like objectively something people know me for. You know what I mean? So I'm sure you can like relate to that. Yeah.
It has to be a struggle. For a second, I was dipping out of like BookTube, and I was like, I'm gonna try and be like a traditional YouTuber and do lifestyle stuff. And like so many people dropped off, and like people say like, oh, I'll keep watching. But the thing is like when it comes to YouTube and branding, when you change your brand, people won't even realize that YouTube doesn't promote you anymore because you stop using the same hashtags and stuff. And like you are in a different category now, and it just becomes like a problem of even being seen by the same people who want to watch you.
Right.
So it's like hard because Oh, 22 pages.
I'm screaming, Ruby. You will still enjoy you.
Rebrand. People will still enjoy you even if you change your username or what you share. Ha.
That's so good to know.
I'm sure, especially, well, I understand this chat are people who want to watch you. So I feel like most people who watch you on the day-to-day will still be there. Honestly, don't feel any pressure to wear a bow tie, whether you keep the name or change it. We come for your amazing personality. You can show up in a big bag and we'd still watch.
Got a big bag.
I love that. For some reason, I went to like a big paper bag. Just like if you literally had the thumbnail and you're like literally wearing a big bag, I would just die.
I'm gonna do that for my Malibu Rising wasted my time video.
Exactly, wasted my time so bad I had to put on a bag. My bad.
Stop. I'm dying. I can't with y'all. Y'all are so sweet.
They are. I feel like you got your answer. I feel like it's just something you have to decide. I feel like what people don't know is like, yeah, YouTube, if you put in all your videos bow ties and books, that it's categorized and like people see it and they have an algorithm for how much they push you. When you change that, it's probably going to dip a little bit, but if you stay strong and keep it all together, people will come back and be able to find you. You just have to I don't know. You just have to hang in there.
That makes sense.
Ooh, someone just joined. Hello.
Hey, welcome, Dorothy.
Welcome. If you feel stifled, definitely change it. And I highly doubt anyone who loves you will stop watching you. You're awesome regardless. Agreed.
A part of the reason why we're thinking of changing it is because we are coming out with a book. And I think from an author, branding perspective, it would also be helpful. Because a lot of people don't actually know my name. A lot of people don't know that my name is Jessie, which I don't mind,
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I just think it would be funny if I wrote a book and nobody knew it was me because the title was
We love that. We love that. Oh my gosh. That literally can be I could see that being a thing, being like, oh my God, I didn't know Bow Ties and Books wrote a book. What? Their name Jessie? What?
Is screaming.
It's totally gonna happen. Do it. I think it would allow you to explore different sides of your personality and it won't limit your ideas because you feel like you can't do it. True. Let's see. I've been wanting to change my channel name all the time now. I do not consider myself a booktuber. Interesting. Okay.
I love the way that you embody channel though. Even your videos have been very out of the box booktube. Mm-hmm. And that's what I loved. But no matter how much people say this on booktube, it's just a simple fact that if you're not making typical booktube content, your channel will get overlooked. It just is. So I can see why you don't feel like a booktuber or consider yourself a booker, because the idea of what a booktube is specifically is wrap-ups, TBRs, and a very traditional, come book shopping with me, those kinds of things. Even popular booktubers like Daniel Green, who has 200,000 subscribers. I feel like he's not really considered a booktuber because he doesn't make the typical booktube content. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard. Yeah, so I can see why you don't consider yourself a booktuber.
Yeah, and I feel like booktube in general is the book community has the TBRs, wrap-ups. That's what it's known for. And I feel like a lot of the older creators really thrive in the community because they've been around so long and so many people know them. So it's really hard to pop off, even if you've been working on it for years. It's you're competing with people who have been on it for 10 years rather than 3, 5, 7 or however long. So it can be really hard, especially if you're not doing the typical and you want to have creative ideas. I think it's much more empowering to actually do what you want and have creative videos. And it's funny because those are the ones that underperform most of the time. I put a book haul and 5,000 people watch. If I make a video where I'm talking about hyped, diverse books and how we can also read some other books that are very similar, and it's a recommendations video that I made a whole skit about, be like 200 people be like, oh, hi. And I mean, that's still a lot. And I think that's the thing that people need to consider too. Is like, what are you in it for? Are you in it for the creativity? Are you in it for the views? If you're doing both, like you want views and you want creativity, you're probably going to have to compromise what you do. Yeah. YouTube is such a marketing game. It's kind of sucky, but at the same time, I try not to like actually play the game. I just try and do me.
Word. Yeah.
So I also say you should do you too. And like, if bow ties is stifling, but at the same time, how do you feel about just if you kept the name and just didn't wear bow ties until you felt inclined to wear bow ties again? Do you think that would that still feel stifling though? Like you like don't want to, or?
I do think so, because I have this anxiety and it's self-imposed, but I still can't make myself unfeel this anxiety that I'm going to start getting comments being like, why do you call yourself bow ties in books if you're not wearing a bow tie? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and that's how I feel. And then also, it actually deters me from, it deters me from filming, because I'll be like really excited and like ready to film, but not in a mood to wear a bow tie. Don't start. I see it. That's her. I'm about to bark face. I see it.
Loading.
So then I just like won't film at all, you know, or I'll be like, oh, I want to film, but like, oh, I don't want to get up and put a bow tie on. So then I won't film. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's also a big part. So a lot of it is me. Like, it's not the community. It's me. And then also I really want to do, it's not going to be like a huge part of my channel by any means, but I really want to do horror commentary.
Oh my God, I'd love to see that.
Like reactions to horror movies.
Oh my God, please do. I love that. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it was Reads with Cindy or with Sydney who like started the whole movies and booktube really like coexisting, like happening together. But I think that is such a great movement, because I feel like, I also critique movies and like watch movies and I ingest lots of media. So I'd love to see it. I never see people talk specifically about horror movies either. Everyone's always talking about like really cringy movies.
Yeah, like romancy. Yeah. And that's just like not what I'm into.
I would love to see it.
Cool.
See what else. Okay, Elma. Oh, I'm wondering why everyone was so quiet. This stream got paused. Oops. Oh no.
Oh, like they paused the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That happens sometimes. I hate when that happens. Honestly, feel like Messy Jessie is your brand now. I love it.
I can't change my channel to that at this, just Messy Jessie.
Truth. I was actually in high school when I had my high school YouTube account, which I totally deleted and like we don't talk about it anymore. That was the name. Because it's just, I don't know if it's just an all Jessie thing. If like all Jessicas feel that way.
Yeah.
But man, my life is a train wreck.
Yes, I feel you.
Let's see. Jessie's my fave. I'll always watch you. I love this. Let's all hyper up. Yes. Maybe putting an old name in the tags would. Yes. That'd be a great way to do it.
Why is she so smart?
She's got it all together.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay.
And you like if you continue to do the series you do too, like the Brujas one you just started.
Yeah.
I feel like people will still like see that and that'll pop up really well.
Cool.
See, I just found you both. Aww. And I'll be subbing, but I'm a fan of not too restrictive channels because whenever your activity thing, but or not might limit you and that's no fun. Agreed.
Yeah. That's really good to hear because I feel like booktube, at least like booktubers do the best when they have like a set theme aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like Books with Chloe, like Chloe has like a whole thing that like, like when you watch one of her videos, like, the atmosphere and like the vibe that's going into it. And because of me being somebody who's many-selved, I just like, I physically can't do that. That's part of why I want to change my handle too. And also like the same with my content. Like I physically have like evolved to the point where I just cannot be unilateral. It's just not the way my brain works. It's not who I am. Like one day I will be in a bow tie and like have my hair short, and the next day it needs to be butt length braids and like a bright pink dress. You know what I mean? Like I just like I can't do it. Like
yeah,
good to know. And it's the same with my content, you know.
and I think that's the thing that like if you're having fun and showing your true authentic self, like I don't know if I'm making this up, but I feel like I've seen you post that on Instagram about your style, about how it's ever changing every day, and like that you don't want to limit yourself ever. So I feel like if you just keep having those honest conversations, people will understand when they come to you that like, oh, I'm fluid. Like every day is different. Like I don't have one aesthetic.
Yeah, I hear that.
But I know it's like easier said than done. Like especially in the YouTube space, and when you like want people to watch your content and like you put so much effort into your content and thinking that like being worried that people won't watch. Let's see what else. Oh, just joined. All fun.
Hey, Nicole.
Channel. And Jesse and I've been following you on Insta for a while now. Love this. Yes. Nicole's know what's up. Yeah. Jesse's Instagram is the bomb. I highly recommend it. Everyone go check it out.
You're so sweet.
Honestly.
Thank you.
Like no, I'm for real. Your Instagram, I'm always stalking it. I'm like, what like wisdom will be poured today? And it's like I feel like you're not even like trying to be like those people who are like, I know it all and I know what you're doing. It's just you're so raw. You come on and you're like, here is my authentic thoughts. Take them or leave them. And I love it. And it must be I like commend you for being that open, especially even just asking this chat now. It's like you're just so willing to like have open dialogues that I feel like so many people don't want. Like so many people just want to put up a front that they know everything and that they have everything perfect. And it's like, no, be raw. I don't know what I'm doing. Or I do know what I want, but what I want changes every day. So it's like,
no, I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about ever. So I like to be very transparent about that.
How did you turn my compliment into an insult? That is a talent.
It's my superpower. Okay.
It's a talent. Also, love that. And here, look, didn't know that you wrote a book. I didn't even realize. I'm amazed and shocked. You want to talk about it for a little bit? Because I also saw you posting about it. If you can, like what you can are comfortable sharing.
Sure. I am working on, so it's not written. I'm in the process of writing a book. It is a spiritual realism, semi-autobiographical story about a individual who is struggling with suicidal ideation and does parkour as a way to like survive the world, but gets increasingly involved in dangerous things as a result of parkour. And because of that, their parent is like, F this, I'm sending you to rural Minnesota. And so it's based in New York City, and then the kid gets sent to Minneapolis, which is where I live. And in Minneapolis, they find a queer Black group of misfits that are a part of the skating community, and they start a roller derby team. And so it's about found family and survival and how to go from living with suicidal ideation, with being a multiple celled entity, from a person to a person who can exist with those things, having those parts of themselves, and still thrive, like how to thrive being a spirit in this world, especially as a queer teenager, you know? So that's what the book's about.
Where's the pre-order link? I am ready.
No. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be done by December. That is what I'm manifesting. I want it to be done by December 15th. Which is the date that my abuela passed, and I'm writing the story in commemoration of her. So that's when it's going to be done. And yeah, I'm really, really geeked about it.
Yeah, I'm geeked for you. Oh my gosh, that's it. sounds like such one, it sounds like a personal story, like all in all, like what I just said about how you're so like, I don't know if you're comfortable being so authentic, but it's just like I feel like such a natural feature that you just have, like you wear your heart in your sleeve, and I think it's just so impressive that you do that. And I just like, I'm in awe, and I can't wait to read it because I feel like it's going to be such an amazing deep dive into this experience, you know? I can't wait. Pre-order link, I need it.
Not tears to my eyes.
No, you don't have a soul. No tears. No tears welcome. No, none. Also, the chat is also like, I know a lot of people are talking like about how the rebrand and still wanting to watch you. The real ones will support you. I love it, sharing all this light. I feel like, yeah, you have to do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Also, maybe nowadays I actually film names and new nicknames. Haha, shouldn't also be sound more professional anyways. Yeah, that kind of makes sense on social media. Let's see, Ruby, it's easy to feel like you got to stick to a specific area on YouTube because people tend to overlook channels. Yeah, that makes sense, that do various things. But honestly, I still sub to people who do different things. That's nice. Yay. Even if I don't watch everything, that's why I started my channel. I decided that I was going to do things I love from the get-go rather than just something specific. Yeah, that's so important.
It is important. You know?
I would love that because you do that on your Insta stories and you have me cackling up. Same. Literally same.
What? What do I do?
You're just so, like, the way, because I feel like your Instagram, I don't know if it's just the way I see you. Maybe Amber also would agree with me. I don't know. I don't want to speak for them. But your Instagram literally is, like, all of you and your facets. Like, every day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, and you, it's also funny in general, like, with your doggo and your experiences that you share. Just very fun stories day to day. And sometimes some days are a little bit more serious than others. But I feel like your Instagram, it like, I don't know if you noticed, but you talk about all these different things: fashion, decor, books, yourself, your experiences. So I feel like, yeah, if you pour that into your YouTube channel, I mean, easier said than done. Again, like being comfortable, being that open.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have come to the consensus that we'd love to see it.
Okay, cool.
OMG, yes. I need some more horror commentary channels to watch. Yes.
I'm super excited about it. Like, super excited about those videos.
Yes. Let me see. I think. Oh wait.
Oh yeah. So it's just bow ties and books, Lucy.
And everything's also linked below too. They're all their stuff is linked below. I believe, if I did it right.
We should go inside because our laptop is on 6%. So keep talking. We're listening.
Okay, I'm going through the comments. Did I miss something? No. Where was I? Let's see. Love channels that talk about more than one thing because you get attached to that person and you want to know more about them. Like, literally talk about the kind of toilet paper you use. I don't know if we're going to get that real, but
Charming.
Way to go. You guys too comforting. I'm just kidding. Just talking about toilet. Yep. So their Instagram, bow ties and books. Same with their YouTube. All that should be linked below. Sounds so good. Can I get a pre-order even though you haven't finished it? Same.
I'm done with y'all.
Let's make done with
y'all. So excited.
Sounds really good. Found family is one of my favorite tropes. I'm excited. Yes. I love that everyone is like, pre-order link? Pre-order link?
Well, first of all, okay. We also talked about how y'all don't read your pre-orders. So I feel like, why you want the link?
To forget that.
You want me to drop the link so you can do nothing? I'm kidding.
I feel so called out. I legit have like 5 books that I pre-ordered. It's been a year, haven't touched them. Still pre-ordering more books.
I'm done. I'm done with
It's
y'all.
because
I love it.
love you and said authors.
I know. I feel you though.
Oh,
You know.
but that is so funny. What a fact. We're all screaming for the pre-order links, and we all collectively agreed that we don't read them in a timely fashion. Let's see. Yeah, I want to do more lifestyle channel, but I'm scared nobody would watch. Me too. At the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm going to transition to more lifestyle stuff. And then I got really disheartened because like people started to unsubscribe by like the hundreds. And I was like, wait, I worked so hard to make this community. JK, I'm back to booktube. So I feel that. But I maybe like also you could do like a soft, like this is an actual business term, a soft rebrand. Have you heard of that? Or like a soft opening?
I've heard of soft opening, but not soft rebrand.
So it's like where instead of immediately changing and announcing like a big change, you would just slowly incorporate it into your channel and like watch it like either take off or not. Like obviously some like themed videos don't do as well as others, but if you keep going and like people like it, then you're like, okay, I can confidently like add this to like my YouTube repertoire. I don't know how. I'm trying to.
No, I hear that. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe because like maybe I could do like change my intro and outro, you know, to the name that I want my channel to be, and maybe change my Instagram handle, but not like the channel. You know, like I can do that later.
Yeah, and it's like I also think it'd be more comfortable to kind of do a subtle change and being like slowly being like, this is what I want to do, and then I feel like your audience would be able to kind of do it with you and see the transition with you, you know?
I hear that. Why are you so smart? Why are all y'all so smart?
When I have no idea what I'm talking about and I'm just suggesting things and watch all of them fall apart.
I'm dying. Not my channel going from almost 30K subs to 0.
Immediately, just from like suggesting the idea, just like, bye, we're out. I absolutely want to read this. OMG. Yes.
Y'all are so sweet.
Can't wait.
I'm really excited about it. But I'm also really scared because it is very semi-autobiographical. Like it is very based on my own experiences with spirituality. And so it's scary, but I just have a burning need to put it out in the world because I think like when you talk, Jessica, about like how you appreciate me being my authentic self and like being committed to that, I just honestly think that it's because I've spent so much of my life in hiding, and I just like with every day that passes, I physically just can't do it anymore. And like how hiding has almost killed me at least twice in my life. Mm-hmm. And I just think when I think about not writing the story, I think about like youth and even adults, you know, who have had to hide in the specific way that I have, who wouldn't have this book, like to have at least know that one person understands, you know? So it's like scary, but also it feels very urgent for me. Like it feels like life or death to me to like put this book out.
Yeah, it's urgent and it's important and it's really, really valued. Like I don't have the numbers or I don't know who, but there people are out there that need this. All I ask is that you continue to take care of yourself. I am glad you feel the urgency and the passion, but I always get very fearful when I see people so authentic that I get scared that your soul will get stepped on a little bit because the internet and the world isn't a pretty place. So I just want you to take care of yourself the best that you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone in the chat would agree that like no matter what happens, we'd love to see the book whenever it comes out, whenever it's time, but like taking care of yourself first because that's your entire life, your entire existence is you. And it's like you can't share or carry the brunt of other people's being scared or other people's concerns. Like those are true and they exist, but you can't always have that weight on you because you have to push through your own life first, I feel like. And I feel like that's the journey you've been on. And I can't wait for you to share it. I just want you to make sure in sharing it that you're also still taking care of yourself. I don't know if you ever watched the a comedy show. I forget the comedian, but he makes a joke about taking care of your star player. I don't know if you Cat Williams. Do you watch Cat Williams? God, I'm showing how like truly ghetto I am. But Cat Williams, take care of your star player. You gotta wake up and be like, how am I doing today? Like, am I good? It's so important.
Cat Williams is so funny. Side note, did you see the video of him getting beat up by a child?
No. No, I have to Google that.
It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
It makes sense. He's trying to get loud mouth. He's gonna get his ass kicked.
He did. He like picked a fight with this kid, and this kid embarrassed him. It was so funny.
Oh my god. I have to Google that now. Okay. This would be the pre-order. Whatever Jessie drops. Concurred. See, Monet's like out here for the win. She's like, I read all my pre-orders.
Hey, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Pre-orders, but not the ones on have an emphasis. So that's why we all need the pre-order link. So Monet can be the one to shine.
Monet will be the only one who actually reads it.
Everyone else is over here like taking Bookstagram photos like me. I'll be like, ooh, cute. 3 months later, okay, time to read it.
I'm done.
Okay, so like small changes as you go. Yeah. That I think it's I
think that's what we're gonna do.
More comfortable way. As long as you feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's see. Do you already have a name in mind?
For the book, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming the book too, but also, yeah, they're changing or thinking about changing their channel name to their real name, their full name too. In case you missed that, because I know sometimes the audio dips in and out. Do you have a name for the book?
I do not. And it frustrates me. But it's fine because I'm only like, I say only, but it's a big achievement to me. I'm like 17,000 words into the book. So yeah, and I'm estimating it to be around like 90, 95. So I figure like I'm not going to panic about it until I'm at least at like 45,000 pages. Like if at that point I still don't have a name, that's when I'll do some soul searching, you know? Right? Like,
yep, I see it. Light all the candles, get everything ready. Okay. What is this?
Exactly. So yeah, not yet, but I'm very, very excited. I'm super excited. And that's partially because like the main character's name is still might be changed. Like I don't know the name of the roller derby team. You know what I mean? Like they're so I'm not yet. I have an idea for like the friends that they're gonna make, like what they look like, but like I don't know the names yet of those characters. So there's just so many like important things for the book that needs to be written before I can kind of think, okay, like this is what I want to name it.
That's smart. Okay, let's see. But Jessie's book would be the exception to us not reading our pre-orders because it is Jessie. How will we resist from reading the moment the book is in our hands? The chat's fun for you. They're like, give me the pre-order link. Challenge me, sis.
I can't with y'all. You're so precious.
Semi-autographic books are the best. I read an arc, The Heart Principle, and it was a semi-autographical, and I could definitely tell. Let me take a picture of that because I would love to see it. I also love semi-autographical books just because I feel like, yeah, they're so much more personal. I feel like you really put a lot of heart and stake into it.
Yeah, I'm looking that up too.
Let's see. Yeah, it would be amazing because of that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
See?
No. I've not read Black Girl Unlimited. Dying to, though. Dying. I really do want to read it.
Magical realism, all up in like your alley. Yep.
I didn't know it was magical realism. That's great.
Oh, it is.
Maybe I should read the Black Girl Magic series.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. It's on your TBR. It's also on my TBR. I definitely need to read it too. Great advice. I came back right as you were giving great advice. Yay!
Thank you, Adrian.
we try and drop wisdom, even though, as you all know, we are messy as fuck.
Messy.
As live shows has
Messy.
still been.
Straight up messy.
Yep. So, what is it called when you take a little what works for you?
Mm-hmm.
So damn good. Can't wait to read
Wow,
a companion novel. Ooh, it's getting a companion novel too.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that at all. So, yep, same. Loved it. I believe the name of your book will come after. Yep, when you're close to the end of writing process, A Dream Style. Yay.
Dig it.
Yes, trust the process.
Oh my gosh.
Looking forward to
Y'all are
reading.
just the support. It's just gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay, Echo Brown narrates her own books. Oh, that's so cool. And it's a semi-autobiography. Oh, I didn't even know that either.
It's on my wish list now.
It's like I'm immediately changing all my plans right now.
All of them.
Let's see. Hey, I'm going to sleep. It's getting really late here. Thank you for hosting Early Sprints. Yay. I'm so glad you were able to join. Thank you. Sleep well. Oh my God, we should probably like do a reading sprint maybe.
Yeah, we should. I'm so sorry that like I wasn't expecting y'all to like be so wonderfully like engaged with this question. So I'm sorry. I feel like we talked about this for a long time. My bad.
Don't you dare apologize. I actually really appreciate it because I feel like that's like the fun part about doing reading sprints is besides like reading, it's like we get to chat. And I like, again, you bring so much authenticity. When you walk in, you're just like, bam, here I am. And I understand that's come at a great cost to you and you've taken so long to get here, and I just appreciate it, and I'm so impressed, and I feel like that's just the energy you naturally bring now, and the chat feels it, and they're like, I'm here for it. So it's like, yeah, most people like when they do reading sprints, they're like, okay, let's chat a little, let's get into the book. You're ready to like drop all your stories and spill all the tea of the books, and I'm living for it. I definitely feel like if the chat disagrees, they'll let me know, but I love seeing it. We live for it.
Thank you. You're the best. Like the actual best, though.
Yay. I try to be. And oh my God, I know I feel like we're both bad at taking compliments, and I give compliments like no other. And so don't feel pressured. I'm sorry. I don't mean to, but I definitely feel that way.
No, you're fine.
It's hard not to people.
You're like, in case you didn't get it. Ooh, I love books that like where the character starts in high school and then we get to follow them later in life, college, whatever. I love when books do that.
It's also so impressive because like when you have a story for someone in their youth and they grow up, it's so like, yeah, they grew and they changed during that time period, but it's like, what else? There's an infinite amount of possibilities for the future for them to either fall back into old habits or struggle with new things. And I love to like, especially with a character you really care about. It's so exciting to see.
Yes.
Ooh, what's your favorite paranormal romance book? Do you have one? I have read one paranormal romance.
I'm not a big romance person.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I don't know, but if I do think of one before the sprints are over, I will totally share.
Cool.
I'm just a big Eeyore grump, like dead inside.
We'll just force romance down your throat, so that way, I don't know. That's probably not a good thing to do anyway. We won't do that. I promise.
No, it's okay. It's like, yeah, no, I just like, I'm really picky about romance, and the romances I tend to like are in horror and thrillers. Because it's like you get to watch a couple like really go through something together, and that's usually my issue with like paranormal romance, non-magical romances. It's just I don't know. There's not enough hurdles for me personally, and the hurdles that are thrown are things like jealousy, like, you know what I mean? Just like things that don't make me connect to a romance, I guess.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes Perfect sense. I always feel like that, and like sometimes I like that about romance, especially like YA romance, which isn't even about like, you know, the end goal of like them being together, where it's just purely cheesy and like all that stuff. I've been slowly diving into like a lot of really diverse YA contemporaries. Like there are some amazing authors. I feel like Gloria Chow is one of them, who talks about the difficulties of having romance while still being like Vietnamese and American, and like dealing with your cultural background and your parents and their upbringing, or being a first generation American. And I feel like those are the stories that I specifically like when it comes to romance.
Yes.
Paranormal romance, I have not. I read one, Elemental, The Other Side. It was the Brown Girl Book Club pick from last month. I thought it was fun and good, but it wasn't like an all-time favorite. It was like a 3-4 star book. It was like, now I'm intrigued to read more about werewolves, because I think that that sounds just fun. I like the thing.
Yeah.
I like werewolves. I think that is like a really cool concept. I'm not about the vampire life. I don't know. I've always been a team Jacob, even though I haven't read or watched the movies.
I'm screaming.
I have no excuse.
That's so funny. Okay. I see, because like I would say Twilight, but I'm, you know, not a Twilight fan anymore. Let's go with Wicked Fox and Vicious Spirits. I think that's the sequel. I really did like the romance in those books, and also the romances in Saw Kill Girls. I think that counts as a paranormal romance.
Ooh, yeah. I remember you telling me about reading that, and I haven't read it yet.
Oh man, it's so good.
I need to read it.
You have to read it. It's so good.
Oh, someone asked a favor. Please make sure you add content warning about your book. I appreciate authors who include them so much. Yes, yes.
If the publisher allows me to, I absolutely will. I have heard that a lot of times, or some of the times, that content warnings aren't included is like the author did want them, but the publisher didn't want them in the book. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I haven't looked into that. Like, I don't know if it's true. That's just what I've heard. But yes, I would absolutely love to do that.
That'd be so cool to see. I know.
Yeah, I agree.
The acting standpoint, a lot of movies and stuff, and the reasons why they don't have content warnings is a lot of like the old school belief is that content warnings betray like the big reveals and stuff. But I think a lot of the new school thought is that your plot twist can't be sexual assault. You know what I mean? Like that can't be the end all be all of the story.
Yeah.
And that you shouldn't trigger people just for the excitement of, oh, look at this horrific event. So I think there's a lot of new school, old school thought that some people think it's considered spoilery, and some people are like, no, your whole story can't be about this one plot device. So hopefully that changes in the future.
I agree. I hate when people are like, yeah, it's like, it's a plot. It's spoiling to say that a book has queer rep. And I'm like,
how?
It's the same thing with like using sexual assault or mental illness as a plot twist. Like, no, that there needs to be warnings about that period. It doesn't magically become non-triggering, or rather, just because you chose as a writer, director to go that route, that doesn't mean you are alleviated from the responsibility of warning people about the content in your film. It just, oh my gosh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Grr.
Totally. And let's see, wait. I think someone had some recommendations for paranormal romance. I'm gonna take a picture because I actually do want to read more paranormal romance. I've been getting into the romance. I like soft romances, like where the end all be all is not the bedroom. But I know I'm not the only one who thinks that, but some people have different opinions.
Same.
But I definitely am looking for more recs. Let's see. Oh, and let's see. Yes, publishers, editors are very controlling. That's so crazy to me. Yeah, I still think that's old school thought that people have this opinion about like how to publish a work and what's spoilery, and it's like
for sure.
Okay, how about we do a sprint?
Yeah, I'm so down. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. You want to do like a 30-minute sprint? How we feeling?
Do you want to do like a 40-minute sprint?
I'm down.
Because
we've been chatting like two little aunties, like, hey.
Church aunties, like.
I mean, I love it. But okay, wait, let me math real quick. 25, 35. Okay, to the 5. Let's do it.
Cool.
And I'm also going to use the bathroom. But happy reading, everyone. And that's the sprint. How'd everybody do? Let me see how much I read.
I was like at 35-ish pages.
35-ish? Yeah. I finished Act 4 of Blackout, which is very cute. I love this story in particular because I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I like how they're talking about love in this book, not just being romantic love, but also loving yourself. And I feel like that really shined in this story. And I was just like, yay.
I'm going to love that for sure.
Yes. Well, I mean, like, that was one of the stories. The other ones have been about other
romantic love.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Okay. Well, that is really good to know. There's 5 acts in the book.
Mm-hmm. So it seems that like every author has a story between 2 individuals, and all the characters kind of know each other in a sense. Oh. And it looks like Tiffany D. Jackson's is the only one that we're getting like a part of the story in between each act. So her story is like throughout. I don't know. It's interesting. I like how it's shaped so far.
Oh, I love TD. I love her so much.
So much.
Are you going to read White Smoke?
Yes, I actually got an arc, and I'm so excited.
Yes. Look at you, like arc queen over here.
I know. It's actually sad because like the likelihood of me finishing arcs before they're out. Yeah, but I still post about it on social media, so I'm a fake fan.
Cool. We're all fake fans here, to be honest.
Yes.
All of us.
All of us. Let's see.
So nice.
Ooh, what are we reading? So I was reading Blackout, and then I started reading a little bit of Raybearer for that sprint.
Good. And I am on Which is Steeped in Gold. She's thick and floppy.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you actually read a bit during this sprint. That's awesome.
It's so good. It's so satisfying.
I'm now 150 pages into Beast of Prey. How are you liking it, Monet? I would love to know. Let's see. 5%. Yay. 34 pages. Awesome. Just started Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Oh, read 27 pages. Awesome.
Nice.
That's also a series I want to read, but I have not. I got 75 pages into a graphic novel.
Killing it. Killing. Yeah.
I heard you say it, and I'm looking at the comments, so I just imagine.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay. Let's see. 25 pages of Truly Devious. Yes. I read not 1 page, but I cleared my dog's hair off the floor. That's an achievement.
Yes. That is a difficult task, let me tell you. Yeah,
I'm not getting a pet until I really can invest all the time and money, because I commend y'all pet owners. My parents had like 5 pets at a time, and I was like, that's a lot.
Yeah, especially when you're raising kids or a kid, that's tough. On top of that, of course, just ripped my cuff out of my ear. Hate it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 30 pages, rereading Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Yay. And I'm on the second book, Sea of Monsters. Love that reread for you. About 30 pages. Only 70 left. Yes. You could totally finish that today. 25 pages into You Should See Me in a Crown. Yay. And 15 pages into The Conductors. Yes. Really able to read just 1 book at a time. Look at you. Killing it. Reading 2 fabulous books at one time. Amazing.
Slay. Actually slay, though.
Ooh, 34 pages of Raybearer. Yay. How are you liking it? I'm so interested to hear. I love it. I'm also I'm 150 pages into Raybearer. I know I've been crapping on love and stuff, but I actually love Sanji and Toddy Sai together. I just think the buildup is just Everything. Everything.
I would die for them.
Right? Same. I feel like the thing about romance is like I love when a couple like the angst to be together is realistic and like I'm so behind it and I'm here for it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's see. I also love Tiffany D. Jackson. Yep. Can't wait for White Smoke. You better finish that arc, Jess. LOL. I
better.
will do my darndest. I'm trying to get better at my arcs, but honestly, I'm such a mood reader.
Yeah.
Beast of Prey. I'm starting this weekend. Yay!
Oh God, yes. I really want to read that.
Me too. Okay, finished my magazine from the library. Woot woot. A.
Nice. Very nice.
45 pages. Oh, that's amazing. Love that. And let's see. Hurricane Summer. Oh,
I've heard good things about that.
I've heard really good things about that. I was actually going to ask you if you've read it, but everyone's hyping it up. And I was talking about it yesterday. It's one of the actresses from Riverdale is the writer. So I'm like, look at this multifaceted queen.
We love it.
You're taking everyone's money. I love it.
All the coins.
Yes. Very atmospheric. Love the fact that the beasts in the book are deadly and almost untameable. High stakes, very, very black. Ooh. I have few annoyances though, but it's an arc, so they may be fixed. Okay.
Good to know going into it.
Let's see. I see someone is reading Hurricane of Summer. I love that book so much. Oh, Amber loved it. Good.
So good.
I'm almost done with On the Sunbeam, and even though I read it before, I'm still crying again.
Aww. I was going to read that first Sapphic-a-thon, but didn't want to cry.
Didn't want to cry? Didn't feel like crying today? I love that for you, Lucy. No. Oh, my God. Also, hi, Lucy. I know Lucy from school. She's the bomb.com. Look at me. That phrase, now I'm going to say it and think of you and be like, oh, the bomb.com.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
I only have 62 pages left in your book. Yay. Awesome. This book is one of my faves of the year. I sobbed.
Aww.
I love when a book makes you cry for all the right reasons.
Yes.
Beast of Prey would be a perfect TV adaptation because of the jungle aspect, top tier, and the beasts come to life on page. Nice. Oh, I love that.
I want it.
I just finished my book.
Congrats.
My heart is full. Yes, congratulations. You did it. Hi. Oh, hi, Lucy.
Cute.
Literally the cutest bean. I read Dear Martin that you recommend. Yes, I love that for you.
A cute book.
Really good. Some parts made me mad. No, Dear Martin makes me furious. It's like one of my favorite books because I like how real it is, but it really makes you think about everything when it comes to being Black and young and wanting like Black excellence and talking about that, but still also dealing with the realities of being Black. You should really also check out Dear Justice now if you liked Dear Martin. Literally both books had me fuming, but I still love them. They also make me cry.
I was going to ask if you had read Dear Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of it, so that's good.
Yeah. Have you read it yet?
No, have read Dear Martin and loved it. Did have some critiques for it, but just like overall, just really loved it. It was such a heavy book.
It's definitely a really heavy book. I mean, it's not like the perfect book. Like I feel like a lot of YA contemporary like that are very diverse, like The Hate You Give and stuff like that. Like I really appreciate what they're doing, and there's always like little critiques here and there. But I feel like I like Dear Justice because I feel like it balances out Dear Martin really well in the sense that Dear Martin talked a lot about the privilege he had, like going to an Ivy League, applying to an Ivy League, going to a private school. And Dear Justice is all about his friend who grew up in the same neighborhood but is now going to prison. And how did their two paths diverge so drastically? Yeah. So I feel like it did a lot of justice to, I feel like, the Black community to not only talk about, because a lot of YA contemporary books that are being popularized, that are diverse, come from a place of privilege, like someone who is mixed or someone who is going to a private school, scholarship, not scholarship, whatever. But it's never like, I don't know, I feel like
poor single parent households.
Yes, single parent household, but also doing that justice and not saying that like, I need to get out, or like I need to, like, you know, making it really negative, or like making it their fault or things like that. And also the idea that you have to be smart or like be really talented to be able to break out of this like shell.
Yes.
There's so many things to talk about. It opens many conversations. Definitely not a perfect book, but I love the conversations.
I hear that.
Ooh, running to Starbucks before the next sprint. Yes, I actually might be, wrapping up this stream because I want to have lunch, but there's going to be another stream today, literally in 45 minutes.
Whoa.
I
was going to tell you that I'm like, for some reason during that last sprint, I got crazy tired. Like I need to take a nap. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Because I slept well.
It's because your book is so good. It's putting you to sleep.
It's drawing my energy out of my body. Okay.
It's sucking your soul out. It's like we see this dead soul and we want it. We want to take it for us.
It's so good.
Yeah. So we'll just answer the last few questions here and then wrap up the stream. Obviously loving Raybearer. Yay. Currently in the bushland. Oh yes. That's like my favorite part. The stakes are so high. How far are you into your reread? I am like 150 pages. They're at the part where they're on like vacation or whatever at that other palace. They're about to go to the festival. That's the part that I'm at. So no spoilers for anyone else who hasn't read it. I recommend Beast of Prey to you if you like, Songs of Wraith and Ruins. Perfect. Everywhere.
So good.
Yes.
Both of those books. A+.
I have both books, Dear Martin and Dear Justice. It's like every book I read, I feel like it's a movie, right? I also feel like that. Some books just read so perfect. Like I was reading The Poet X on like the first day of the Sunshine Readathon. There was a scene where a boy was coming up to her and being like, hey, you need a man, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, if you can't handle the ball, what makes you think you can handle me? And I was like, I need to see this in a movie. I loved it.
No. How did I miss that line? It's been a really long time since I read The Poet X, though.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I reread it like every year and find just new gems. So I highly, it's so good.
I love that. That's great.
Living for it. Thank you for this. It's so lovely to read everyone's insights in the chat and see you, Jess. Yay. And to meet you, Jessie. I'm definitely following you on Instagram and stuff. I can't wait for the next one. Cool. Yeah, you should. So excited. Okay, let me move, which is steeped in gold to my TBR card. Me too. That's how I am too. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to buy this book now or see if my library has it.
Yes, it is amazing. It's amazing. It's so good. So freaking good. Since we're sleepy and I have another live stream happening, I think we're good to like wrap up the reading sprints here, right? You feeling good? I am. I think that we got some good reading done. We had some great discussions. Okay. Excellent discussions.
We love that for us.
We had port shenanigans.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks everyone who joined and sticked around for all this. Also, I love all the positivity. Keep sending it to Jessie. Their accounts are linked below. Make sure you check them out. Instagram apparently is like what I rave about, but you know, their booktube channel is good too. You should check that out too. So thanks everyone for joining. I will probably see some of y'all in like 40 minutes because I'm going to be doing sprints again with Mina Reads later today. But yeah, thanks for joining. Jessie, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I don't, but I love y'all. And thank you so much, Jess, for having me be a part of your sprints for this amazing readathon. Like, I just love that you sat down. You woke up one morning and was like, today we're going to spill positivity everywhere. And I really think that's dope and powerful. So thank you.
Thank you. That makes me happy. That's all I really want. That's what I crave for this world. I need some positivity, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, we will see you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.